Tom. Senator, this is Tom Munns. I appreciate you taking time to spend with us today. You know, I've spent some time this last couple of years trying to educate myself and understanding the proper role of government and constitutional principles, and I don't really hear Congress talking too much about the Constitution, about the constitutional nature of it, and if they do, it's things like the conversation I had with Representative Simpson where he said that in regards to TSA, we either have to be radiated or violated, and it's his duty under the Constitution to be able to protect us, so he believes that we need to subject ourselves to one of those two. I know that's a little bit off the subject, but to become full circle, he had mentioned something about constitutional principles, and I feel that everybody there has abandoned them. I personally, it's all I can do to maintain my composure in my conversation with you, in the fact that I'm absolutely disgusted and I'm not willing to compromise one iota. I'm actually running for legislature again, and I'm ready to kick it in the butt. And I'm going to call a spade a spade. I'm going to stand on the founders' original intent, which I hope that at some point somebody has up there, but I really doubt it. If we can't protect life and we can't protect liberty, you know, and we can't protect property, which is the three elements that government was put in place for, why the hell do we have you guys up there? You know, I want to know that you can't take my home because I don't fail to pay my taxes. I want to know that you can protect the liberty of me and my family. I got 4 kids. They're going to grow up in an America that is going to be something like we've never even seen. And we can't even protect life because we believe now that it's a choice. I mean, I know I'm off the subject here, but this is my opportunity to be able to have you, so I'm taking it. And I really, really want you to, I want you to start saying the word Constitution. I want to start hearing the words original intent. I want to start hearing the words that you hear us, because I don't care. We're not being heard. I know I'm not being heard. And people say, well, Tom, you might just be too aggressive. And I said, you know what? Somebody's got to have some nuts, because I'm tired of this. So my question to you, sir, is we've got a new Constitution, I think, or abandonment of Constitution. I want to know what you believe to be the proper role of government, and if we actually have a clue as to what that is, and if it actually means anything to anybody up there.
Well, first of all, what was your first name?
Tom Munns.
Tom?
Yes.
First of all, I hear you, and secondly, I don't think that I heard you say a single thing that I disagree with, and I think if you check my voting record, it would be absolutely solid on every issue you mentioned.
But I want somebody to stand in outrage out there to be able to represent my feelings the way I feel down here.
Well, but let me say, you did say that you don't hear me and others talking about the Constitution. I talk about the Constitution every day here. There are many of us who fight about this very issue that you are raising because we agree with the sentiment that you have raised. And I understand, I feel, and I hear your frustration and your anger. And all I can say to you is we need to have many, many more people here in Washington, D.C. who share those values. I agree. I even agree with you that the willingness to look at the Constitution is far too shallow here in Congress. I'm one of the co-sponsors of a bill which I have co-sponsored for years, and I will keep co-sponsoring it until we get it passed, that actually requires every bill in the United States Congress to state its foundation in the Constitution.
Nice.
At the very front end, before it can be passed into law. And so all I can say is I hear you, I agree with you, and I think that my voting record shows that. I don't think that you're just hearing me say this because we're in this meeting. My voting record shows it.
Okay, I have one more question, and that is that you'll have no problem then sponsoring a bill protecting people that own their homes from being removed from them for failure to pay taxes?
It depends on what the bill says. I mean, I'd have to look at it. I don't know exactly what bill you're referring to, but if you're saying that people can refuse to pay their taxes...
That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that government cannot use coercion against a person that owns their home. And by allowing us to be able to give you one of the three, since you can't protect life and you can't have a hard time protecting liberty, we thought that we deserved to at least compromise and at least have the ability to be able to own our homes without being coerced to pay taxes by an unconstitutional IRS and whatever.
Well, send me the bill and let me look at it.
All right. Thank you, sir.
We have 2 other questions here. Senator, how much more time do you have?